Hi Taurus, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. In the first spread, the situation spread. We'll see whom you were dealing with, who left whom and why. In the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in the situation. And in the spread number 3, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. So here's the situation, Taurus. We have Death, we have the Tower, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or pretty much any zodiac sign. You know what, the best way, actually the only way I can interpret this spread, Taurus, is that one day you received a message from this King of Cups and they told you it was over. And perhaps everything was okay the day before, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they message you or they call you or they send you a note, I don't know, and they just tell you that it's over. Perhaps they had to go somewhere. They had to leave. All right, and that symbolized the end of this connection, right? We've got 3 ending cards on the table. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. Right? Death, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords are all talking about an ending. The thing about the Tower and the Ten of Swords, those could be abrupt ending. Okay? And the King of Cups is the person this ending occurred with. So it could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. Or, you know, it could have... The King of Cups could have been simply a love interest. The King of Cups could be simply a love interest. They could have been any zodiac sign, right? The King of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. And the Page of Swords in this case is a message coming from this person or a phone call, right? Very direct, very straightforward message. And in that message, they notified you that it was over or that they had to go, right? The Five of Swords, clarifying the Page of Swords, is a card of severing ties. It's a card of an ending as well. It's a card of like a major fight that causes breakups. But in this case, they were just letting you know that they were, you know, out of your life. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you. That's the only way for me to interpret that. And perhaps you're still, you know, questioning what happened. Perhaps you don't know what happened, or they never told you what happened. But it was just one day, just was like, bam, it's done. All right, so let's take a look at the advice spread, just in case. Here's the advice spread for you, Taurus. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the High Priestess right next to the deck could have been a Pisces you're dealing with, but the High Priestess is a card of a secret. Or something you're not aware of, something they're not going to tell you, no matter how much you try. I think it will just remain a mystery to you. And from the advice perspective, I think this spread is talking about you healing and moving on. Right? The Ace of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Five of Swords. This is a repeat of what we saw in the first spread, right? The Ace of Swords is them being very straightforward, very direct with you, sending you that message or calling you, or having that quick conversation with you. And they were talking about that Five of Swords, you know, separation, them leaving, them ending this, right? And it was like, it's like they never even gave you a chance. It was just really abrupt, right? The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden, so obviously it is a burden for you. Again, perhaps you're beating yourself up, which you shouldn't do. Perhaps you had plans with this person, you know, far exceeding into the future plans. But the Temperance right there could have been a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, okay? It's a major arcana card. It's, you know, it's also, well, the High Priestess right next to the deck, like I said, it's a card of secret, or perhaps you will never know what happened. Okay, and Taurus, I think it's time to move on. You know, that's the only thing I can tell you. I don't think this person is coming back. You may even never find out what really happened. All right, so yeah, we're moving on as well. The third spread that you're about to see is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Taurus. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the World, we have the Chariot, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aries on the table. So here's what I think is going to happen. We have 3 cards on the table, well actually 4 if you count the Fool card. That could be interpreted as cards of travel, right? The World, the first card that came out, could be someplace remote. Then we have the Chariot. The Chariot is self-explanatory, right? It could be a card of going somewhere. The Wheel of Fortune, every once in a while, is also a travel card. And the Fool is just, let's just go. That type of energy. So for some of you, you know, if you're planning to travel, or perhaps if you're not planning, just go somewhere with the Fool card, you know, just open up an atlas, yes, something like atlas can still be purchased, or look at the map of your country or your, I don't know, close area, wherever, your state, and, you know, just go. Perhaps you always wanted to go somewhere, right? And I think that's how you'll meet this person. Perhaps somebody will approach you and tell you, hey, you want to go? Or you may approach someone and they will probably agree to go with you, right? For others of you, if you were thinking about purchasing a new car, perhaps it's time. When you go to that dealership, or a couple of dealerships, you could meet that person there. If it's time for your car to be serviced, to change oil or what have you, I think it's time for you to do it. You could meet this person at a service station or something like that. If you have a car show coming up in your area, check it out. Check it out. Go there by yourself or go with somebody, right? The Chariot could be a vehicle, right? And what happens when you do go is the Six of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on with you. It's a card of personal success, right? The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying, it could be an Earth sign just like you. You could be meeting another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term and money. Okay, and the Two of Cups right next to the deck, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. There's 2 people in the Two of Cups, right? So that's you and this new person. It's it's an amazing card to have, even though it's a minor arcana card, right? The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. There is 2 people in the Two of Cups. That's you and this new person. And the Two of Cups is also a card of when 2 people see eye to eye, 2 people feel the same way towards one another. Speaking of major arcana cards, right? All other major arcana cards, besides those 3 cards, the Six of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, all other cards are major arcana cards. And everything is revolving around some kind of a trip, or a dealership, or a car show, or a service station for your vehicle. Something along those lines, right? Definitely movement, a lot of movement. And perhaps it's, for some of you, it could be spontaneous with the Fool card. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you. Taurus, you can always leave me a comment. Let me know later at some point how this plays out for you, if it's not too personal, if it's not too private, especially if it is travel related or car show related, because there's definitely you going somewhere, right? Definitely you going somewhere. That's where you're going to be meeting this person, or perhaps you will already go with that person somewhere. Perhaps you have an acquaintance. And if the 2 of you decide to go to that car show, they could become more than just an acquaintance, if you know what I mean. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing month.